Ladies and gentlemen, get your chimichangas ready. The X-Men in training, your hateful geeks. We watched Deadpool 2, and it's time for our review. Welcome back to Hateful Geeks. I got nothing other than that in my Road Dog Jesse James voice. We usually leave these to Phil, and Phil is not here today.
Well, good job, Tim. Way to step in. And once again, welcome to the Hateful Geeks. I'm Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
And this is Tim.
And we went and saw Deadpool 2. Finally, we went into the, I know it's been a little bit of time, but we finally all made it. Some of us had some issues getting to the movies on time. Maybe
Why
me.
are you looking at me?
It was me.
I was looking at him.
Why are you looking at me?
It was me.
Yeah.
I did it. So we get the second installment of Deadpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
First one, everyone loved, I think. I think we all loved that movie. I don't think anyone had any issues with it. It came out before our podcast, so we didn't have a time to hate on it.
Mm-hmm. Smack him for me.
And Andy's gonna be on his phone all night, apparently.
I'm getting texts about apparently foul smells in my condo, so that'll be fun to go back to.
Someone shit themselves?
I don't know.
Tell Andy you quit pooping
Hey,
on the
home
floor.
ownership.
God, I can't wait until she hears that. I'm not going to be there, and it's not my fault. Anyway.
So yeah, Deadpool 2, we went and saw it.
This movie.
This movie, right?
I thought it was better than the first.
And you're alone.
You two. Yeah.
No.
Let me finish my thought, because I was going to say, and you two disagree.
Highly disagree.
Wait, you're high?
No.
Oh, okay.
Christ. I thought this one had a little bit more depth to the story than the first one. I recently rewatched the first one, and I like it, but it's just it's a very basic story.
Yeah. Deadpool, the first Deadpool was very generic. It was literally boy finds girl.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very.
It was just his origin
It's
story.
very a cookie cutter.
Cooker?
Cookie crumb.
Yeah,
It's very hooker.
It was origin story. Girl finds boy. Boy finds girl. Have random sex with unicorns.
There's some pegging.
Some pegging involved.
There's some sex on the Thanksgiving Day dinner.
That was really disturbing for me.
I think
that was highly erotic.
You can't just shove food places. That's
I
weird.
had to hide my boner.
The first one I thought was better just because it was more of that feeling of, oh shit, they're actually making an accurate Deadpool movie where the characterization is accurate. The costumes are accurate. Yeah. Everyone looked straight off of the comics.
Yeah, atrocity that was. What was that? Wolverine
Origins.
X-Men
Origins. Yeah, that Deadpool was not right, people. I don't know if you knew that.
The character's nickname is the Merc with a Mouth,
and they
sewed it shut.
Sewed his mouth shut.
And then he shot laser beams out of his eyes.
Yeah, and he had like
Baraka blades.
That's how he got the dark squares around his eyes, was because the blast came out.
Oh my god.
Anyway, enough of that shit store.
Shit store?
Shit store. You know, go to a store, fair. You buy shit.
That's right. That's fair.
I'll give you, this story did have more elements to it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, spoilers. If you haven't seen this, don't stop now. Go see it, come back.
I mean,
listen. But it's been out for a week.
When you're watching / listening to a review show, I think spoilers.
Yeah,
I think that's a given.
It's obvious.
It's a given.
So
we're gonna spoil shit, man.
We are gonna spoil shit. So
shit will be spoiled.
Not only did we get Deadpool, but we got Cable.
Mm-hmm.
We got Domino.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We got Shatterstar
for all of 73 seconds.
We'll get there.
Yeah. What was Terry Cruz's name? I keep wanting to say
him, but
generic.
I keep wanting to say Barricade, but it's not even that.
It was like Mayhem, but not Mayhem. It
Bedlam.
was
Bedlam.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you,
it began
Tim.
with a B. So I was talking to you guys before we went into this movie, and I was like, I don't know shit about X-Force.
Mm-hmm.
And most of these characters that we were seeing on screen, I was like, I already don't care about them. And I'm worried about going in that they're going to try to cram too much in, and I'm not going to really get attached to these characters. And I don't know how they're going to deal with that. And they dealt with it by immediately killing them all.
That was the best part. It was like, yeah, you're right. Like, it was like all these coming in, like, oh, the fuck are these? Who are these guys? Like, I don't give a shit about X-Force. I've never seen Deadpool.
Yeah, there was Domina, there's Bedlam, there's Shatterstar,
Vanishing Man,
Vanisher.
Oh, sorry.
And a blink if you miss it,
Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
which was great.
I thought it was Brad Pitt. I was like, was that? Was it? It was.
It was Brad Pitt. Yeah. Also, speaking of cameos, when Cable comes to the future, and I didn't realize this until after the movie, that those two rednecks are sitting in their truck is Alan Tudyk and Matt Damon.
Is it really?
It is.
Man, I did not know that.
And our Stan Lee cameo was a graffiti on the wall. There is no actual Stan Lee.
I didn't see that. Where was that graffiti at?
I had to read that online also. There was a graffiti of Stan Lee.
So you didn't even catch it?
No.
Oh, man.
No, because the first thing I said when we walked out, I went, oh shit, no Stan Lee.
Well, I mean, I forgot he was in the first Deadpool as the
DJ.
Yeah. That was awesome.
But they did. There was more to the story, but they did a really good job of not overfilling it.
You mean and Batman versus Superman in it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and so, all right. So, I mean, we can give a brief synopsis of the plot, right?
Yeah.
So, when you come into this movie, you're hit with Ryan Reynolds, like, pretty much trying to kill himself. His character, Deadpool, blowing himself up, and you're like, what the fuck? Why is he doing that? Obviously, he can't die, but he tried anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Then we go to find out that, Deadpool's doing his thing, taking out mobsters and gangs.
We get a montage of him being a mercenary.
Yeah, pretty much. Just him kicking ass, killing people with chainsaws and shit, which I thought was pretty funny. To chainsaw with that guy. And then you get his girlfriend,
Vanessa.
He comes home to Vanessa.
And he gets stormed at home, pretty much, wipes them all clean, except for one, tries to kill him, and she dies. She gets shot. Excuse me.
America.
Vanessa dies.
He chases after the killer, and
killer gets away.
Mm-hmm.
No, he didn't get away. He did get away. He pulled him into a truck.
Exactly.
Yeah, oncoming truck.
Him, held him.
And then we get the Celine Dion song that I didn't realize it until the opening montage really is a James Bond song. Because that whole opening montage just makes fun of Bond openings.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I loved it. I loved every second of it.
Well, you're a huge Bond fan.
That I am.
Yeah.
So
you're what we call a Bond geek.
Correct.
So yeah, we get this Celine Dion song, which was perfect for this movie.
Yeah, like it was very just even when the music video came out a couple weeks ago. I can talk. Yay. It was just so random that they got Celine Dion. I was like, you know what? It's so random that it fits.
It makes sense.
Deadpool.
It's Deadpool.
It makes sense.
Does whatever the fuck he wants.
Well, right, yeah.
Yeah, so, she died. Obviously, that was the one person he actually cared about. Still liked him, even though he was all pruny face or avocado face or whatever.
Avocado fucking avocado fucking topographical
I can't even
map
imagine
of Utah.
what his dick looks like with all that shit, so... You just make a pretty man like Ryan Reynolds turn into an avocado.
Pretty man.
They ruined him.
Well, they kind of showed it.
His dick?
Yeah.
Well, that was the baby dick.
Yeah. Baby dick with the baby legs.
That was,
They also...
We're not there yet, Andy.
I mean...
we could jump around. We're not going to be chronological.
He somewhat hangs dong in the first one, so...
Does he?
When he's fighting, what's his name, naked.
Oh, yeah, but you don't really see anything.
I'm just saying, there's a shadow.
No.
There's a dick shadow.
He had a cup on.
He was hanging dong.
Apparently, Tim really studied this guy's dick.
As you do.
But the catalyst to
I'm
this
comfortable
is
in my sexuality.
Vanessa's death.
Yeah.
Vanessa dies. He tries to kill himself.
Wait, the catalyst for Tim liking dick?
That too.
Oh, okay.
Death of Vanessa. Damn it. Might as well go to dick now.
My death of a loved one.
Like,
you know what?
Gotta go to dick. Turning the tide.
I'm going to hell. Anyway.
Yeah, so Andy said the catalyst for this was Vanessa's death.
Vanessa's death, and he blows himself up because he feels guilty that he is the reason why she died.
Right.
Blows himself up, and while he's dead, he sees Vanessa, and she says, your heart's not in the right place.
Right.
It's not your time. You're not in the right place for this. So he goes back and realizes he has to do something. And he goes back because Colossus shows up, puts his body back together in a body bag.
Well,
in a body bag.
I don't know if he put it together. He probably picked up all the parts.
Put it all
or
in
at least
there.
the head. I mean, he at least got the head.
Yeah.
It's fine. They'll connect somehow. Fuck it.
Which I wish they would have showed that. I mean, they did show him as baby legged, which is funny. I was hoping they would show like maybe just like the talking head kind of thing. They kind of did a little bit when the explosion went off. You've always seen like the talking head him. Like I thought they would do this.
Like Deadpool.
Him carrying the head around and just talking. Which I thought was kind of odd anyway, because I mean, he had to know he was going to outlive Vanessa at some point anyway. Like, I mean,
but he wasn't ready for it right then.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah. It's like he was out, and they had just like, we're going to try to have a kid and stuff like that. So it was a really hard removal of her from his life.
Yeah.
So yeah, he does. He tries to make good with the world, and who does he go to? But of course,
the X-Men.
The chrome cock gobbler, Colossus.
Colossus, and this is
Negasonic teenage longest name ever.
We finally got I would say A-list cameo.
Right.
Was when
he's 2 seconds.
He's in the house. He's in the mansion.
Yep.
The professor's school, and he's talking about.
Hold on. Professor school?
The professor's
okay.
school.
All I heard was professor school.
They make professors there. No.
Xavier's school for gifted youngsters.
He's at Xavier's crib.
Wait, was Exhibit there? Was he going to pep it?
Yeah, and he mentions, hey, look, we didn't get the budget again for anybody else.
Right.
And as he's saying that, the entire X-Men from
First class.
Dark Phoenix. So apparently this was filmed while they were filming Dark Phoenix.
As far as I know, like either they started on the same day or they ended on the same day. So literally it was just, hey, can you guys go like a football field to this set so you can just close the door?
Right. Well, yeah, you had Beast, you had Professor X.
You had Beast, Professor X, Quicksilver,
I think Cyclops,
Phoenix, Cyclops.
It was so quick. It was so quick that I couldn't
see them all.
McAvoy or whatever.
But like, as far as I know, like I read an interview, like Evan Peters, the guy who plays Quicksilver, said that they had different takes of like they actually interact with him or say something to him before closing the door, but they just went with the silent like. And I guess that when Evan Peters saw it, he was like, "Oh, perfect." Right. Like, oh, we did all that for that.
Yeah. Well, then I thought it was funny because he's in Professor's chair, rolling around the halls. Like, why is the school so empty?
He put Cerebro on.
White people in it.
Yeah, he did put Cerebro on.
Little jab at Bryan Singer with the whole timeline being all fucked up because he's like, it smells like Patrick Stewart.
Right. Yeah.
And then he broke it. You're like, oh. So he becomes a X-Men trainee. So he thinks
training.
With the X-Men.
Training.
Training.
So he thinks Vanessa's vision or whatever the heaven or whatever that was. I don't know.
Yeah, they go to stop this kid from blowing shit
right.
up.
So he's like, I'm gonna become good. I'm gonna try to join the X-Men and do good things. And there's this fat New Zealand kid that's throwing a rage. Not a party.
What did he say his name was? Flame Fist?
Fire
Fist. And he was like...
So this is one...
Does it just the fist? Does it go all the way up the elbow?
This is one where... This is why 1 is way better than 2 to me. I hated the kid. I told you guys before recording, Jake Lloyd episode 1 was a better actor than this kid.
Nah, sorry.
Awful.
I
leaned over to my buddy Sean and I said, I hope Cable kills this kid.
Let me give you the line of, "Are you an angel?" And that's the only evidence I need.
Yeah. No, the kid was not that bad. I mean, yes, I agree he's not a great actor and he didn't really need to be. I thought they were trying to give him more of like the awkward kid teenager, which he was.
When he's, because, a 12-year-old kid's going to go up to the most badass inmate.
Right.
And just start cutting them. Yeah, because that's going to fucking happen.
That was hysterical.
Right.
So they try to stop him and Deadpool, knocks him out with his katana. The back end of it.
The handle.
And we kind of get this hint at like the kids being abused in some way, and then Deadpool does Deadpool things and shoots everybody.
He shoots a couple of the guards, whatever
they
you want to
are.
call them.
Yeah. And then Colossus beats him down and goes to prison.
They go to the icebox, which is a mutant.
So when they said icebox, I literally thought they were just gonna put him in ice.
No. I mean, I kind of did at first too. I was like,
I was like, are they just gonna freeze him?
Suspended animation.
Whatever, that's cool. That's fine.
Isn't there a different name in the comics for the mutant prison that is like out in the middle of the ocean?
The Raft?
Yes. That's where I thought they were going to be.
Marvel has the rights to that name.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Warner Brothers.
So they're like, Fox.
Yeah, you said Warner
Fuck you,
Brothers.
Fox.
I was like, wait,
not Warner.
DC coming over? Wait, what's going on?
So
fuck you, Fox.
that's where I thought they were going to take them, was
The Raft?
like out there. But then when they were like the icebox, I was like, all right, I get it. Mutant prison.
Yeah.
So yeah, he wants to he tells them, make friends. Don't fight the biggest guy here. Make friends with him.
Because at this point, they put on those collars that take away all their mutant abilities. And we all know Wade Wilson is he has cancer.
So
he's dying.
Slowly dying of cancer.
Yeah, so he's telling him, look, like, I can't help you anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to slowly be eaten by tumors.
Yeah. Like, I can't fight back because I'm dying.
Right. And this is the point of the movie where we get introduced to Cable for the first time. We see a futuristic world, which I thought at first was like Sentinels or something had gone loose.
Everything's dark and scary.
Dark and scary. They had like that purple haze. So I thought maybe it was like, oh, Sentinels did something, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, it's apocalyptic and it's very much just like Escape from LA.
Right.
It looked like Days of Future Past.
A little bit, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And, he's over these two burned bodies. He's upset, visually upset. He doesn't really say anything.
There are no words. He just picks up a teddy bear then just screams.
Josh Brolin does his best angry face, I guess.
No, you know what? No, that man is perpetually angry.
Yeah. But, I mean, Cable looked amazing. I thought, like, visually...
He looked like how I would imagine Cable would look.
And kudos again I told you guys before, but kudos to Josh Brolin for being fucking jacked at 50.
Right.
Good Lord, that man. I mean, I know half was metal, but God, he was just like,
God damn.
There was a few times when he was talking off screen, so you don't see him, but you hear him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, that's Thanos.
Thanos!
That is Thanos talking.
It's not like he changed his voice for Thanos at all.
I know, and it's like, what are they going to do? How are they going to, like, well, you got Cable and you got Thanos. They're going to come together at some point.
And there were jokes in this movie referencing.
There were a lot of fourth wall jokes.
Oh, there was like one about Thanos,
Infinity War.
There's one about Thanos. There was one about Thanos. There was an MCU one where sun's going down, big guy.
Sun's going down.
Yeah. That was funny.
There was a Goonies joke that I appreciated.
Yep, because Josh Brolin character in the Goonies.
One Eye Willie.
What was his name in the Goonies? Mikey. No, Mikey was the other one.
Mikey.
He didn't call him by his name. He just referenced One Eye Willie's treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name?
I'm looking. It's been forever since I've seen the Goonies. And I'm sure people are just like, you fucks.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Not even that long. I've watched it probably within the last
we'll get there eventually.
It's been
but yeah,
years.
Of course, it's a
brand.
Brand. I think it was a B, but brand. Yeah, man, this guy's been around forever.
Yeah. You are correct, sir.
So, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Damn it, Brand.
Josh Brolin is in the second.
So Josh Brolin shows up, starts blowing up the prison, trying to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We were talking about his timepiece that is like the traveling thing. It looks like it's fucking like a steampunk watch.
It looks like an arc reactor on his wrist.
It's like, but it had gears inside of it.
Now, there are some photos from like Captain America
of my past
and some other characters from the next Avengers movie.
Mm-hmm.
And on their wrist is something that looks exactly like that.
Really?
And apparently time travel is rumored as a big piece of the next Avengers.
Well, I hope so, because they have to go back in time and stop.
They're going to try to go back in time and get all the gems before him.
Right.
Yes.
Huh. So maybe it's the same technology.
And it looks Very similar.
Interesting. Man, I hope they don't like just give time travel to everybody. That's gonna be a lot of.
That was another issue.
A lot
I
of
had.
MacGuffins.
We'll talk about that towards the
MacGuffins.
end. But yeah, time travel is a giant MacGuffin.
Right. So yeah, I think Cable looked amazing. I liked his eye, and then because comics, it's always yellow, right?
I think.
Yeah,
so.
I've never seen it not
So
glowing.
this one, they kind of made it like it only went yellow at certain,
Like a cybernetic eye.
yeah, like certain times. And then is Cable? I don't know much about Cable at all. Honestly, I know he can time travel and he's a soldier. That's about all I know. But is he enhanced in any other ways, like super serum or like? I know he has like
just his like just his robot arm. They kind of show when he punches Deadpool and it really knocks Deadpool back.
Yeah. That you can hear it move too. Sometimes you can hear that when it like, especially in the prison.
Well, I just meant because like he seemed to like get thrown around a lot and didn't really.
Right. As far as I know, he doesn't have any like super strength or like super soldier serum or any. I could be wrong.
Probably depends on who's writing them.
Right. I don't know my X-Men history. Like I know who. Yeah. Well, yeah. I know like who's Cable's parents are, and then like what happened, but like I couldn't tell you what happened. Like I couldn't tell you specifics. I know just the broad story of Cable.
Curious because like. I mean, he gets blown up in that truck, and like he's fine, even though Deadpool was like almost dead. Like it was kind of like one of those things. I was kind of like, In the fall, like Deadpool like breaks his back and everything.
Puts his dick in his face.
That was funny. I'm in the prison still.
That's yeah.
When he broke his back on the table.
Well, yeah, but I don't think Cable landed on the table.
No, he didn't. But he still landed on the ground. But he was fine.
Right.
So, no, I was just kind of curious. Like I didn't know if he had some sort of modification.
No, another MCU one. He called the Winter Soldier arm.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that too. There was a lot of references, and that's where I get, and I feel a little. I feel like some of the stuff was forced. Some of the comedy, obviously, I thought it was still really funny. But I feel like you said, the first one, it was like, oh, holy shit, they're doing this and it's hysterical. And they still had that moment in this, but I felt like some of the fourth wall breaking was kind of like those annoying Deadpools you see at Dragon Con. Like,
yeah, it was a little too much when you're referencing a lot of MCU. There's a couple DC references.
There's quite a few DC references.
Right.
And sure you're not from the DC universe?
Yeah, the DC universe. Oh, you're dark like the DC universe. Yeah, there's reference again to him playing Green Lantern.
Yeah, there's a Green Lantern reference. There's a Martha reference.
Yeah, the Martha reference, the dark and brooding reference.
I'll agree there was a little bit too much of that.
Yeah, that's the thing I was like, man, like you had a good balance in the first one. Like you had it perfect.
Right.
And I feel like they just tried to one up themselves.
Because I think the joking in the first Deadpool was a lot of like just the situation.
Yeah.
Or just him coming up with random insults like Chrome Cock Gobbler and Shit Swizzler and like all this. And then it's like, no, we're going to make jokes about like pop culture. And it's
everything.
That's like, that's the annoying part of Deadpool to me as well. Like, especially when I'm reading it in the comics, because I'm not a big Deadpool fan.
Oh, I mean, I'm a pretty big Deadpool fan. I like him in the comics a lot.
When he burned at the stake. Like Frankenstein's monster.
But I think some of it was a little bit too forced. I mean, I don't think it took away from the movie too much. I think the movie still had a good story, but it definitely felt a lot more forced than this one.
Like the humor was good. It's almost that same reference that I was giving to Thor Ragnarok. Sometimes it was overdone. Right. So I was like, hey, these are funny.
But real bad.
But I get it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, we get it. Move on.
Yeah. Come on, Wade.
So with the prison, and he breaks that. We find out, like, we thought going in that Josh Brolin was after Deadpool. Like, we thought he was coming there to kill Deadpool. And then we find out he's coming to kill the fat kid.
Yeah.
Russell.
Russell's his name. Thank you, Tim.
Of course his name's Russell.
Russell
fat New Zealand kid.
Wilford Brimley.
How'd you
Russell Brimley?
Russell.
I got diabetes.
Anyway.
I hate that kid. Goddamn.
Deadpool cracks his head open, lands in the water. Sure. And then he has a second vision with Vanessa.
Oh yeah. After they blew up. Yeah.
Yep. French fried potatoes. And then that's when he kind of realizes that I need to save the kid.
Yeah. Because like it was kind of like they were trying to have a kid, and she's like saying, "Hey,
she's dead,
douchebag,
have a kid.
Like, take care of this kid. Something bad's gonna happen." And we find out this kid is the reason Cable was there because this kid goes ape shit apparently.
Also, foreshadowing, like Ryan Reynolds said, Russell does make friends with the biggest person.
I did not expect him.
And
this was a pleasant surprise.
It was.
He was rumored, and I completely forgot about it because it leaked out that there was a character named Black Tom Cassidy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, and once they said Black Tom Cassidy in the movie, I was like, oh yeah, Juggernaut. And then once it was like, he gave the food, and you hear I'm like, oh, it's Juggernaut.
Yeah. The other character was Black Tom, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there a character named Black Tom?
Yeah, in the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, Black Tom Cassidy is an actual Marvel character. So when they referenced him, I'm like, we are now officially at the point that we are putting anybody in these movies.
Like Black.
He's like Black Tom Cassidy. He's like White Wade Wilson.
Right. I literally couldn't tell you what Black Tom Cassidy's mutant power is, but he's like...
He is D tier, if that.
Well, he's dead now,
right. So. I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is, like, in the comics...
Yeah.
Why I heard Black Tom Cassidy and went, oh, Juggernaut, was because they're like cousins or something like that.
I think so.
It was for a while in the 70s, Black Tom Cassidy was the brains and Juggernaut was the muscle.
But this Juggernaut, I was impressed with because I've always said you need to do a CGI,
a big
Juggernaut.
Yeah. You mean like leagues away from like chasing after Ellen Page?
Yes. Yeah. The Vinny,
I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Vinny Jones.
Vinny Jones. That was like, that's not Juggernaut. Did you guys see who did Juggernaut in this?
No, but can I just say one thing? Fuck The Last Stand.
Yes. Fuck it.
Continue.
The Juggernaut in this movie is all CG.
Right.
Looks good.
Yeah.
The motion capture and voice, Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
Yes.
All right.
So in the credits at the end, it says Juggernaut as himself. But it is Ryan Reynolds that did the mocap.
That I did not know. That's great.
Now that you know that, when you hear him talking about, he goes, so you wear that helmet so your brother doesn't get into your mind. And he was like, yeah, and he's in a wheelchair now. So there's that. We'll call it even.
Yeah.
Like you could hear Ryan Reynolds actually saying.
I did not know that.
He's in a wheelchair. Wait, his brother is Xavier?
Yeah, Juggernaut's brother is Xavier.
I never knew that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I think they're half brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like awesome. Or step brothers or something like that.
I never knew that.
I think, yeah.
They got a same parent out there somewhere.
I think it's like Xavier's mom married his dad or some bullshit.
Yeah. But I did not expect to see Juggernaut. Like you said, it was a really nice surprise to get a big Juggernaut too.
Yeah, like you knew we were getting somebody big by.
That's what I kept thinking. Like, man, who are they gonna, like? They keep talking about this big guy down there, and he sounds really big and loud and crazy, but never saw him. I'm like, who's this gonna be?
For the love of God, don't be the Blob.
Right, like that's what I thought. I thought we were gonna have the fucking Blob.
Yeah, fuck that.
I was like, are they really gonna do the Blob? Like,
that's another. I was gonna say ruined, but is that really the right word? Another character that was done in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was. I was thinking
Juggernaut because of Black Tom Cassidy.
But I didn't know if maybe it was going to be like a Wendigo or a Sasquatch or something kind of like obscure and big. And I was like,
the Sasquatch that's on Alpha Flight.
Yes,
like, I can't remember
something
his name right
Sasquatch. Now. Like
a Wendigo.
Is that really? His
I'm pretty sure his name is Sasquatch.
God damn it!
They don't even get unique. It's just Sasquatch.
So I was like, is it
fucking call him what it looks like.
What is that? Sasquatch. Good job.
Yeah. But when he finally came, when they wrecked that transport and the Juggernaut comes crawling out of it, I was like, fuck yes.
Also, Cable shoots Black Tom Cassidy right in the head.
Yeah.
And Deadpool calls him racist.
You racist.
Which I just
because he keeps thinking he's black. Because it's Black Tom Cassidy.
Yeah, wasn't he calling him racist throughout the entire film?
Because of the song like in Dupinder or
Dopinder.
What's his name?
Dopinder.
Dupinder.
Dopinder.
Sounds like Depends.
And he wants to be a merc so
Oh
bad.
my god, that was so funny. And he kept like when Deadpool's just like caressing his face in the taxi.
And he
I will
finally
bathe in your enemy's blood.
Right.
Who did he hit at the end?
Fucking the
headmaster.
pedophile.
Yeah, the
headmaster.
pedophile dude. Yeah.
I don't think he was. He wasn't
not
a
intentionally.
pedophile.
Well, they called him pedophile.
Did they?
Sometimes. Yeah.
It was the headmaster of that school.
But I didn't really look at it like
No,
pedophilia.
no.
He was just like
he was an ass.
He doesn't like mutants.
He doesn't
and
like
he's
mutants. He
trying to
was
get the
torturing,
mutant-
and he was like,
he's-
by my fire, by my
He's
hand will
trying
be
to,
cleansed.
yeah, he's trying to get the mutant gene out of them,
Okay, Hitler.
or by electrocuting them, because that fucking works.
Yeah, no, he was a bad guy. He deserved to die.
Oh yeah, well, duh.
Duh. But then that's when we get Deadpool getting ripped in half, and the baby leg Deadpool.
Yes. And
You're just shirt cocking it, aren't you?
I mean, also, I get that you want to make the Basic Instinct joke, and they did by him just showing his dick,
little baby dick.
Yeah. But do you have to say Basic Instinct right after it? Just fucking nail that.
Just driving it home.
Drive that joke home.
And even
God damn it.
He even makes fun of himself as a producer, and I think he even helped write. Is he credited as a writer? But he's
credited as a writer.
I think more than once he was like lazy writing.
Yeah, yeah, he did a couple times.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we like we mentioned at the beginning, we get all those characters that die, and that they all die because they jump out of the plane, and it's high winds.
Yeah, it's high winds. They all die.
Well, yeah, what's his face? Shatterstar goes into a helicopter blade.
Someone the guy who can spit acid.
He goes to a wood chipper.
Wood chipper.
That was Billy Skarsgård, who plays
It.
Yeah, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Yeah, but he played a mutant that could vomit acid.
Yeah, and
Cool,
then you
man.
had the Vanisher, which we mentioned was Brad Pitt.
Yeah, he gets electrocuted. He lands on the power lines. Maybe the wind can't push what it can't see.
And meanwhile,
And then you have Peter.
Peter.
He saw the ad.
That was funny. I don't know who that guy is, but he was
It's
perfect.
like, what powers do you have? He's like,
No.
courage.
And that's why Dopinder was so pissed off.
He's like,
They let him, and they wouldn't let Dopinder in. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, that was. Let me double check. I'm almost positive that was Rob Delaney, who's on Catastrophe. That show's
plays
really,
Peter.
really good. Yeah,
I love Peter.
yeah, Rob Delaney.
And he survives at first. He makes it down.
But then he tries to help Venom spitting.
He gets spit on and dies.
Yeah, I just as a sidebar, Catastrophe is a very good show on Amazon Prime.
I don't know what that show is. What's it about?
I'll tell you.
Nobody
We'll
cares.
come back to that. Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show. It's fun.
And then we get Domino, which I was like, I don't really care about Domino. I don't think anyone cares about
I was
Domino.
pleasantly surprised
But yeah,
with Domino.
I like the actress.
Yeah.
She did a really good job.
What's your superpower?
She plays Donald Glover's girlfriend on Atlanta.
Yeah. What's your superpower? Luck. That's not a
It's not a
superpower.
superpower.
Yes, it is.
Once you watch it, yes, it is.
They did portray it pretty well.
They did.
Yeah, I think they did a good job of showing how she gets really lucky, but it's
And
a
she's
controlled luck kind of thing.
Right.
and she's so used to it that no matter what the situation was,
she's just fine.
she never showed any oh shit, I'm gonna
Even sometimes she was like, "Oh, well, that happened.
oh,
All right, yeah, solves that problem."
I'm gonna need a bus to get you guys out of here. Boom. Oh,
okay.
Man, get on in, go on in.
So yeah, I thought that was cool, and of course Domino lives because she's Domino. So everybody else is dead.
Right.
We lost them all.
So the reason that Cable has come back in time is because Russell, they didn't really go explicitly into it, but Russell, Fire Fist is a villain, and Fire Fist has killed Cable's family, and he has he has fisted Cable's family with fire.
Gross.
With fire.
That makes it worse.
Yeah, probably. Fuck it. And he's gone back in time because his first kill is the headmaster.
Yes.
Of this.
That's abusing all the mutant
That is
kids.
abusing all of the mutant kids with electricity.
So once he kills him, he kind of goes on a rampage, and
He gets a taste of blood.
yeah. So Cable's like, I have to kill him.
So Deadpool's like, but wait, I have to get my heart in the right place. I have to save this kid.
Right.
Let me stop him from getting this first kill,
I mean, 30
and
seconds.
that'll stop him. He's like, fine, you get 30 seconds.
Yeah.
That's all he's going to give him. And at this point in the film, I was like, just fucking kill him. Let Cable kill him.
Do it. Just do it, man.
You'll stop your family from dying. You'll stop us from having to listen to this kid try to act.
I didn't have that big of a problem with that.
Deadpool needs to finish his story.
Just
Deadpool needs to grow as a character.
Yeah. So eventually, they get to a confrontation with the kid who's now befriended Juggernaut.
Yeah, they all converge at the school.
Yeah,
kid prison asylum thing.
And they try to stop him, and
where Domino grew up.
Apparently, all of a sudden, it links together.
Yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I remember this.
She's like, they always said you can't go back home.
Now I know why I'm here. Oh God,
God,
you just stop it. Oh. So they try to fight Juggernaut, and it's not going well for any of them. Deadpool gets an arrow, not an arrow, but an iron gate bar through the head.
Yes, and that's where Colossus comes.
Colossus, yeah, because Colossus and all them.
I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot to say anything joke.
Yeah, they wrote. Colossus has now written
Deadpool
Wade off for murdering the guards
for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but they end up showing up to help him out anyways.
Well, Deadpool does the little boombox
say anything.
He plays Peter Gabriel outside his window.
Mm-hmm. Didn't work.
It worked and say anything.
And then who was
Yuki was there. She was like, "Bye, Wade."
Yeah, who is Yuki? I don't know.
We don't know. I was asking Tim, and she obviously has some powers.
Yeah, she can use
got an electric whip.
Yeah, no, it's not a whip. It's the ninja weapon that's a ball and a scythe.
A whip.
Okay.
She was using something, and her Negasonic.
It's like a shurigami or something.
I didn't live in feudal Japan.
It's like
I don't know.
It's called like a shurigami or shurigama. Essentially, it's just a ball, weighted ball with a scythe.
You only know this because you played For Honor.
No, I know this because I played Neo.
Sure. From the Matrix?
No. God damn it.
I know what you're talking about.
God damn it, Andy.
I did too. The fuck was that?
My old man.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Yuki and Negasonic are a couple. So you had the concept.
Stop saying Yuki. It's Yukio.
Yukio?
Yes, Yukio.
It's what's her nuts, and
she doesn't have them.
He keeps calling Cable racist throughout the film,
right?
Where they called Deadpool the bigot because when she was like, "Yeah, she's my girlfriend," he was just kind of staring. She's like, "What? It's 2018, you bigot!" Like,
yeah. He's like, "No, I can't." He's like, "No, date you."
Right? Yeah,
yeah. He was like, "Hey."
So yeah, they finally show up. You get the big fight,
CGI
fight with Colossus and Juggernaut going at it.
Colossus and Juggernaut beat the shit out of each other.
That was an awesome fight.
His ass kicked for a little bit there.
Yeah, you see, he was even missing a tooth at one point.
Yeah, like Colossus got his ass kicked.
I missed that part.
He's like, but I fight 30.
Yes, by sticking an electric cord up Juggernaut's asshole
into a swimming pool.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So get to the end of the movie and to stop the kid. He tries to stop the kid and the kid won't listen. To prove himself
because he's 13 years old.
Right. So to prove himself to the kid, he puts one of those collars back on that takes away his powers, tries to,
he's like, "You're gonna have to kill me."
Right. And then the kid still goes crazy, and then Josh Brolin tries to shoot the kid and ends up shooting Deadpool. And thus
with the collar
on. And then Deadpool fakes his death like 3 times.
That was hysterical.
It's like, oh man, I didn't know how long it was going to take to go.
It's really hard to go, man.
To the ending theme of Logan.
Yes, it was.
when spoiler warning, Logan dies at the end of Logan.
And they did the black suit Deadpool. Like I forget about
the gray,
the gray and black X-Force one.
Yeah, they actually did that when he got hit by the fire blast.
Yeah, so he was all charred up.
A cool little, homage to that suit.
Yeah, right.
Yep. So then he dies and goes meets
Vanessa
now, and now he actually can be with Vanessa. We find out he has achieved his heart in the right place goal.
And he looks like regular Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, after he goes to the wall, he looks normal again. Mm-hmm. Because in heaven there is no disease, there is no pain.
I wouldn't know. having never been there.
Yeah.
I went once. I came back.
No, that's right. Yeah,
I got better.
I got better.
One pacemaker later.
But she tells him again, it's not your time.
Yeah.
You got to go back with them. They
That's
need
your
you.
F word.
Yep. Family's not an F word.
It can be.
Trust me.
So Cable then uses he only had 2 charges, of course, because lazy writing. One to get there, one to get back.
Convenient writing.
Yeah. And he uses his last charge to go back in time, obviously, and put the skee ball token from Deadpool right where he's going to shoot him and saves his life.
So I leaned over to Annie because as soon as I saw Deadpool or Cable walking away, so you knew he was about to use this charge to go back. Go back and stop Vanessa from dying. But he doesn't. He just saves Deadpool. So
why would you go back and stop Vanessa?
Because if you go back and stop Vanessa from dying, then you pretty much
kid still exists, though.
The kid still exists.
Yeah, but he could still do what he did with Vanessa
but he never
alive.
Also, he doesn't know when Vanessa died.
Right, that too.
I've kind of alluded to him knowing, because when he mentions that his family dies, Cable says something to him like, yeah, like not ironic, but I forget how he words it, like saying, I know how that feels.
Tell me what you heard.
Tell me.
Yeah, but I don't think that would stop, because he still have to go find the kid, but he probably wouldn't even really know about the kid if he didn't go to the X-Men.
I mean, it also hits a point where would Deadpool really care?
Right.
Like
at that point, he wouldn't even go stop the kid.
Cable.
Yeah.
Would Cable really care?
No, would Deadpool
right,
really
because
care?
once if he goes back and saves Vanessa, he's not going to go to the X-Men. He's not going to.
Oh yeah, he would just be like, I don't care if you kill that kid.
Right.
Yeah, he's not going to give a
I
shit.
wouldn't have cared either.
Right.
Yeah.
Kill that kid.
But his heroic act saves the day. The kid realizes his terrible ways and comes to the light.
Sure.
And the teddy bear is no longer bloody.
Oh, the joke where he's like, that's a dirty teddy bear. It's not dirty. It's my daughter's blood. Oh.
Nope. Oh. This got awkward real quick. And then they walk off without killing the headmaster until Dopinder just drives his
Runs
taxi
him right over.
into him.
And then celebrates. Ah!
Yeah.
Ryan or Wade's like, I heard you coming for like 30 seconds. I just couldn't keep a straight face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I enjoyed the movie. I wouldn't say it's better than the first one.
No.
I think the first one still holds better. The humor was better.
I'll stand by myself and say that the second one's better than the first.
So
and fuck you both.
We get to the end credits.
I can't stay mad at you.
The mid credits, the end credits. If you haven't seen it yet and you didn't care about our spoilers, don't waste your time. There is no end credit scene.
Right.
There is no Stanley cameo. And the mid credits is pretty much Yukio and Negasonic.
Yes. Goddamn, you
I
said
got
it.
it.
God damn it, you say it right.
They repair or somehow fuel up Cable's time traveling device, and they give it to Wade.
And Q share. if
I could
turn back town,
which we mentioned for Doctor Strange.
I said it right.
Yeah,
and we were like, they stole our idea, but for Cable and Deadpool, not Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
So to me, this was the ultimate in lazy writing. You used the death of Vanessa for the entire point of this film, just to undo it in a mid-credit scene.
Yeah.
Deadpool still learned his lesson.
He did.
Oh my God. Leave her dead.
Why?
Leave her dead.
You don't like her?
No, but it was like the whole...
If you had time travel, why wouldn't you?
What do you got against Morena Baccarin?
Nothing at all.
Backgammon. I don't know what the fuck her name is.
But he also saved everybody else too. So he went back and
Baccarat.
He saved the people, the X-Force people. He saved them. So they went.
Yeah, he did. He went back and saved the X-Force.
He went back.
They didn't die.
Killed his Wolverine Origins character,
which I don't understand how that fixes the timeline.
But then he went back and shot himself
for reading Green Lantern script.
So I think for accepting Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Right.
So in this timeline that I kind of want to go to, Green Lantern does not exist.
Right. Thank God.
I had such high hopes for that goddamn movie.
Did he kill anybody? Did he do anything else? Oh, he went back. Oh no, never mind.
Well, there is a deleted scene apparently. During this time traveling, he goes back and he kills baby Hitler. And apparently
they cut it out.
They cut it because him killing, even if it's Hitler, it's a baby.
Right.
I'm assuming it'll be on the
director's
Blu-ray and
it'll
special
be
editions.
Special features.
Yeah, that's a little. I mean, you don't. I mean, obviously the movie's rated R and it's already violent, and although it is a family movie,
because every family movie starts with a murder,
right? or several.
Yeah,
but I'd recommend this movie honestly.
I mean, if you like the first, you're gonna like the second.
Yeah. It wasn't as good. It didn't have quite the crisp, humor that we liked in the first one. The character development's really good, honestly. I think the story's 10 times better
than the first.
Yeah, I don't think the movie itself is better than the first because it's like I don't know. The first one is like just like
the music in the second one is a lot better.
Oh yeah.
We didn't even talk about that song. So when the Juggernaut shows up,
that song,
and the Juggernaut is going full blown like fighting with Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
The song playing in the background is Juggernaut. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit! Juggernaut, we're going to die. Holy shit balls. Fucking shit. It's like this operatic, like orchestra song, and the entire lyrics.
Did you hear that?
Is a choir.
Did you?
No, look this shit up.
No, dude. I'm saying, like, did you hear it? Or
in the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I heard that.
I didn't hear that.
I didn't
hear that.
I think I was just focused on like
the fighting.
Yeah, I was cracking up.
The CGI fight.
Right.
I appreciated Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow.
No, that was so random.
It was so random that I appreciated it.
Why? Why would they just the sun will come out?
Two versions of Take On Me.
Yes.
One at the beginning, the regular one, when he sees Vanessa for the first time in like the apartment, and then the last vision is like a slower version of Take On, like, which I appreciated.
What else did they play?
Peter Gabriel.
You can turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
Yeah, the soundtrack was very good. And then the random Celine Dion song.
I'm going to constantly sing Cher.
And then
also name my firstborn.
Deadpool's wardrobe was always fun. I mean, outside of the suit.
Outside of the shirt cock?
Yeah, outside of the Hawaiian shirt cock.
Shirt cock. I've never heard that reference, but like that.
Well, now you're going to hear it a lot.
And now, he's shirt cocking it.
He had a T-shirt on at one point that was two cats. And the names were Taylor Swift's cats. So, yeah, that was there.
Smack it.
What?
Smack the phone.
He's doing something with that.
I was pulling up the song.
Okay, you're actually doing something.
Yeah, something.
Not talking about your smelly house.
No, not right now.
Are you going to play this? Is this a Celine Dion song?
No.
Oh.
Wait, are we going to get sued?
No, we're fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, this is on YouTube.
You know what?
This is on YouTube.
It's a fucking argument for everything. I don't know. Can I do this? Is it on YouTube?
It's just very loud music.
Way to disappoint.
I went right past.
Way to let down that climax.
Way to let it down. Way to get me hard. Way to get me hard and then not have the decency to finish me off.
We'll be here for 20 minutes.
We will. I'll find it. There.
Holy shit balls.
Yeah, it's all here,
Yeah.
Good job, Andy. You did it.
It was there.
God.
So let's get to 5. No, I'm just kidding. We're not talking about weeaboos right now.
What are you doing, Phil?
An homage to our Anime with Andy.
5.
I'd give it a good shirt cock up. One shirt cock up.
One shirt cock up.
Yeah.
It's
That's the rating scale? Is that how we're gonna do it?
Do we do? Is it like 5 or 10 shirt cocks?
Will I watch it again? Yes.
Oh yeah,
I give it 4 and a chub.
Oh,
shirt cocks.
shirt cocks.
If we're going out of 5.
Out of 5,
1 and half mast.
1.5 mast. Like,
Yeah.
like
One full boner and then one that's like.
where's the other
it's
half
getting
come from?
Like half
So
chub.
okay, so
But
like,
where's it come from? You already have a boner, so like, you have 2 cocks?
Hey, you could have quite a few.
dude, I just had 5.
Yeah,
What? How do
5
you have
cocks
5?
over there.
Secret I will never tell.
God damn it! I'm so far behind.
All right. Well, now that we've emasculated ourselves, well, emasculated Sweeney.
That's right. Bitch.
Next week is
What is next week?
Solo,
Solo? Oh, that's right.
a
That comes
Star
out.
Wars
That comes
story.
out today, doesn't it?
Bum 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 bum.
Now we're getting sued.
Yeah, we'll see it this weekend, and we will talk on
Yeah, probably.
Tuesday, Wednesday. Are we going to Wednesdays now?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll talk about
We'll
it.
talk.
We're talking about when we're going to record, not when we're uploading. These people don't give a fuck when we record.
No, but
Yeah. So Solo's next week. So that'll come out
and my
next week.
expectations for this movie are so low.
I have hopes because I heard a lot of good things.
Hold on.
I heard him.
I need to stop you because
No.
that is an awful dad
I'm
joke.
just gonna move past.
No, I need to acknowledge how terrible
No,
that
you
dad
don't
joke
give
is.
you don't give him the pleasure. Look at him right now.
They're
Look what you've
so
done to him.
low.
Look what you've done to him.
He, yeah,
This is your fault.
yeah. All right.
Oh Jesus, Andy.
Don't wink at me.
He did.
Don't look at me like you know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
3.
I don't think that's right.
No. All right.
right.
Now. All right. So Solo.
Solo. Next week will be our solo review. So please come back to us for that. It'll be more exciting. We will have full power of the Wonder Twins.
The Wonder 4.
We'll have all 4 of us
We'll
back.
have a better opening other than me going.
I liked your opening, Tim.
Other than
you did,
like me,
you
you
did
know,
well. You did very well.
I'm channeling Road Dog Jesse James.
I'm fine with it.
He wants to be my badass Billy Gunn.
All right. So again, follow us, like us. We're out everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. What am I missing?
LinkedIn.
iTunes.
LinkedIn. We're on LinkedIn now.
No, that's just what we're missing.
We're posting jobs.
Yeah.
Shit. I can't pay people.
iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio.
Yeah, anywhere you get podcasts.
Anywhere.
Yes. Come find us, subscribe, like, smash it, hit it, fuck it. I don't care.
Tell it, smash it.
Comment. Let us know what you think. We'll talk about
I
it.
have thoughts, and then I just get it stopped. After I hear smash it.
Smash
Let us know.
that like button.
God damn it. Let us know what you think about Deadpool 2.
Yes, please. We would love to hear your stories.
Please
You can tell
me.
Tim why he's wrong.
Yeah, please tell me if I am wrong.
You're wrong.
With your opinion doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Wrong.
Disqualified.
Disqualified. Okay.
Not cool.
That should be our ending. Not cool.
Not cool.
Not
All right. Well,
Thank you again.
Thank you
Once again, Hateful Geeks. I am Sweeney.
I'm Andy.
And this is Tim.
Goodbye, moron.